Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope you're doing all right. This is Excellence here. I appreciate you tuning in. This is a Apex video involving the wall jump. It's going to be not your typical wall jump. Just wanted to add to the movement selection that we can all do here in Apex, and that's going to be the standing or just regular wall jump that you see going in the background here. So you're not going to have to crouch at all. It's going to add to your maneuverability, basically your evasion when you're in Apex. So let's go ahead and get into it. Sorry, I have two different recordings here. I am usually a console player, but for recording the video itself and getting all of the software, I just figured I'd go ahead and download Apex on my laptop and give you a rundown. And also just wanted to make sure that this is not something that's going to be, cross-platform. So as you're getting into here, you can definitely see that your normal wall jump is going to include your slide there. It's going to come back, slide, look towards the wall, and you're going to mantle and jump again, whatever your mantle key is. At this point in time, I have mine as L3 or the left stick. So basically that's going to be your normal wall jump, and then we have the fatigue going on right here. So you jump once and then you're going to go ahead and mantle the wall and jump off. Now let's go ahead and get into the mechanics of basically what the sliding wall jump is. As you can see, we basically aim our head to the middle of the wall. He's failed jump, but we aim our head to the middle of the wall as we turn into it when we slide, and we go ahead and bounce off. I'm pretty sure all of us know the mechanic when it comes to just your normal sliding wall jump. Now, third time's always a charm. Now, when it comes to the actual standing wall jump or no slide wall jump, you're going to actually still turn your head into the wall itself, but at the same point in time, you're going to also drop your angle of vision down a little bit. As you can see where I'm shooting, it's going to be where you're actually going to try to turn your head to jump off the wall. So as you can see, turn a little bit down and you'll get the wall jump without having to perform a slide. And if you just practice it a couple times, you'll see that the wall jump itself is going to have similar, maneuverability or jumping distance. I would say jumping distance would be the better word, as a sliding wall jump. And you can kind of, if you toggle around with it, if you play around with it, and once you get used to it, you can go ahead and see that you can get similar distance. Now, the sliding wall jump, of course, adds a lot of momentum, so it's definitely going to be one of those instances that you're going to kind of see which one's going to be better. But this one's going to be better if you're kind of next to a wall or somebody's chasing you, and as you can see, you don't have enough room to slide around, and you just want to go ahead and add some verticality to somebody that might be chasing you. You might have some banners on you. Turn the corner, get out. So another thing that we're going to be discussing is how it affects our gunplay, and I believe it's going to take everybody's gunplay to the next level. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and discuss just the no momentum and jumping into the wall. So always have your auto sprint on. I'm pretty sure everybody has their auto sprint on. Pretty much is going to be your go-to when b-hopping and I don't know, other movement skills. So when it comes to that, you definitely want to have instant momentum. That's why we have our auto sprint on. And one way to practice this is you want to kind of stand about a meter and a half away from the wall, and kind of see that you want to turn your head really quick and see if you can just angle your head down towards the wall and get a jump in there. It's going to be a little bit difficult at first, but practice makes perfect. And as you can see, I've been practicing this for about a week now, and I still haven't even gotten perfect. So I still need to practice my sliding wall jump. But give it a couple times, and you can see that you get a little bit used to it, get the direction and how you can turn your head and such. And I believe that this is going to be the best way to practice also the running way, because once you start running and going towards the wall, you'll see that it's just going to be a little bit easier as opposed to just standing there and trying to catch the build up of momentum in one slight jump and go towards it. So now you can see that we are all used to getting the jumps in there. And here comes the gunplay itself and how it can actually affect us in a gunfight. So say you're in a 1v1, you got somebody ahead of you, and boom, you're shooting, reload, hit a wall jump, go back to shooting. As you can see, this reload is compatible with the wall jump. Pretty good. Yeah. And keep playing around. But some of the reloads, as I find, aren't compatible. So if you see some of the wall jump here with the R301, you still have the cocking animation after you perform the wall jump, so it makes it a little bit slower. So you might not be better off, you might be better off just weapon swapping and not wall jumping. But as you can see with some of the other guns, such as the car, and I did get a chance to actually test the flatline, and it's going to provide a canceling animation as opposed to prolonging the cocking, which I don't know if this is something that Respawn intended or if it's going to get patched, but at this point in time, as you can see, some guns are just a little bit more compatible with the standing wall jump than others. Personally, I have only found the flatline and the car. I do use the wingman with this, but I haven't actually tested every single gun, and I find that SMGs, even if there is no cancel animation there with it, you'll still go ahead and get a pretty quick reload. By the time that you land, you should have your whole magazine in the gun and ready to go. So this is just another way to go ahead and practice. You just turn around, try to hit in between the beam and the wall. Therefore, you get both sides, and then you just obviously in the firing range, you can see that it has a lot of range when it comes to just the normal jumping itself. I'm not going to say it's not worse or better than the sliding wall jump. I just say it adds another layer of gameplay to to definitely throw off the people in front of you, try to get that good old champion. Boom! That was a pretty decent one. And I did want to go ahead and include some third-person gameplay here just to kind of show you what it would look like when you're actually in a gunfight itself. So me and my brother, we actually got a chance to play around and do a little mini game where we aimed at each other and got to see that it's pretty effective. We did miss each other a lot, let alone just trying to hit the wall jump and go straight back into reloading and shooting. But when we were trying it, we definitely felt like it was going to add a great layer of gameplay, elevate us to the next level. Well guys, I hope this helps you. It's helped your gameplay. If it does, let me know. Leave a like. I really appreciate you tuning in. Once again, this has been excellent. I hope you guys have a great day. See you later.